Hello, everybody. Welcome to another great day of SSL soccer. I feel like every time I sit here and call either SSL soccer or football, and I feel like I change every cast. Today it's SSL soccer. My name is Xenlos. I'm joined today by...
It's me, Valerie.
We have some great Division 1 games for you today. As we are now getting right into the thick of the season, almost at the halfway point. As we are at match day 6 out of match day. Okay, fine. I guess we don't get to talk about anything. This ruins everything. We're having our first game of the day. It's Catalunya versus Athênai. Catalunya sitting at 6 in the table, 3 points, -4 goal differential. Athênai sitting only 2 places above them in 4th, but over triple their points with 10 and a +3 goal differential.
Yeah, it's been an uncharacteristically slow start to the season for Catalunya, a team we're usually used to seeing at the top of the table. Currently only out of the drop zone on goal difference right now, so we'll see if a win against a Mediterranean foe will get them back on the right track. Giveaways like that will not.
Didi Yoker just kind of like, yeah, thanks. Oh, but now hold on. We have a Kocha going to Busquets, going for a Kocha again, takes it to the back line over the Mueller. Mueller trying to get around Hyuga over the Mueller again. And Anderson goes to the dive. Yes, I'm going to make the submarine going down sound every time I say that player's name.
Sounded more like Hadouken.
So let's see, we got what? A 5-2-2-1 for Athênai. I know you're going to say
they're both just 4-3. It's a 4-3-3 versus a 4-2-3-1.
For the sake of memes, I'm calling that a 6-2-1. Or 6-3-1, excuse me. McFuffy's Anderson dives again.
Next, you're going to be breaking out I.
I mean, I am a future math teacher in training, so, breaking out I wouldn't say we go right to I. We probably go to logarithms first, maybe trigonometry. Then we'll break out I. Here's McFuffy over to JJ Okocha, and that's a goal! An easy tap in as Catalunya goes up 1-0.
Yep, this is Catalunya being what, we're used to from Catalunya, the quick passing. Right there, boom, 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 and then just tap in. Good ball from McFlopface. Onside. No real shot for Yannick Anderson, but we have a corner.
Yeah. Here's Yoker on the corner. It's going to be headed away by Fist. Be picked up by Lynn over to Newport. Over to Yoker, back into the box. Gets to Labovich, who fires, and it's off the post. But it stays in bounds somehow. Labovich going again. Cleared out by Vins. McFlopface recovers it. Yeah. Oh, boy.
A lot of action right in that sequence there, but somehow stays out.
Yeah. Here's Vins on the corner. It's going to be headed away, picked up by Okocha. Okocha going for Busquets, looking for Rising or Maple, but it's going to be cleared out by Henrik Lind. We get it to Järvinen. Järvinen to Busquets to Fist to Juliusson. We're in the 43rd minute already. Mueller trying to get around Lind. Yeah, right. Goes into the box, headed, and that's going to be over the net, and that'll be a goal kick.
Yeah, dangerous build-up there from Catalunya. Just couldn't get the header on target as we go into halftime, and the stats in the scoreboard seem to align with how that half went. There was not a ton that went on. Catalunya buried their big chance.
Right.
And Athênai they had the one off the crossbar, but I think that was really the only real look they had.
Yeah, I mean, they have a 0.12 XG, and I imagine that that's about as much of a crossbar hit is worth. So, oh boy.
Yeah, they're going to need to up there. Yeah, they're going to need very low event first half. I think there were only 6 shots in total. But Athênai has to be better in that second half. But kind of the start Catalunya needed. They needed to get out and be on the front foot, get that early goal.
Right. Oh, boy. All right. Let's see if any
Play some hold
substitutions...
music.
Right. Let's see if any substitutions are coming in for this second half.
We do.
Yeah.
De Bruyne and Greedo for Mueller and McFlopface for Catalunya.
Yeah.
So I believe those are both wingers. Actually, no. De Bruyne is a central midfielder. What am I talking about?
Here we go to Jaeger to Fisher going forward to Owen 44, current leader for the Golden Boot race. They get it forward to Labovic. Labovic takes it into the box, takes it out of the box, keeps it out of the box, gets it over to Ramirez. Ramirez pocket picked by JJ Okocha, and that's going to be a throw-in. The key to picking someone's pocket like that is you have to keep the ball in bounds. But doesn't really do you much good if you give them the free throw-in, but hey, that's why they're down there and I'm up here. Here's Busquets going to Yarvinen.
Who knows? Maybe it's Shaq with those free throw-ins.
Oh my God. What a shot by Mojo Rising, but Anderson turns it away. We're going to have a corner kick from Vins. And that's going to be headed away by Lynn, recovered by Okocha. Okocha taking it back up the side, trying to get around. Labovic goes all the way back to Vins, who goes back into Okocha, but never mind. It's headed away by Ramirez.
I think he might have been offside anyway.
Yeah, but who cares about offside?
I do, because it's fun to make fun of you about.
Yarvinen with the steal. Yarvinen fires, saved by Anderson.
I don't think that was the play there to shoot. I think he should have looked for a pass. But hey, once again, that's why they're down there and I'm up here.
Exactly. So we have Rising looking for Yarvinen, headed away by Jaeger. Going to be, almost recovered by Fisher, but Greedo outpaces and gets to the ball first. Here's Juliusson over to Vins. And then we're going to go to Gunnarsson. Forward, we're playing out of the back now. This has gone tragically in the past. Okocha gets it back to De Bruyne, gets it forward to Maple, back forward to Okocha. JJ Okocha fires, slide blocked by Ramirez, and then cleared out, but recovered by Fist. Whew.
Good last-ditch defending there by Athênai, blocking shots. Like, Catalunya are creating and possessing. Oh, here's a chance.
Here's Dogwood Maple, though. Oh, can't quite get the shot fast enough. Oh, no, but... Oof. I was so focused on Maple getting the breakaway shot and then not able to get a shot off, and then all of a sudden... I was also focused
because Lind was closing in on him, and Lind, not only was it in the box, Lind's on a yellow. That could have been very concerning. That's concerning for Catalunya.
Oh, my goodness. That is...
Not quite the tonic that Athênai needed on that occasion.
Let us never forget the last time I was too focused on something and then we had an own goal because I was too focused on something else. De Bruyne going in, but it's headed out by Newport. Over to Yarvinen to Busquets. Yarvinen fires, but it's blocked by Fisher, it looked like. Labovic is going to go deep looking for 44, but overshoots his man. We're running out of time here. We only have 1 minute of stoppage time.
Do we have a twist here?
Do we have a twist indeed? Okocha going over to Vins. And that's going to be Joker over to Fisher to 44. 44 to Joker. They're in the attacking third now. Nope, never mind. We'll give it right to Greedo, who goes back to Yarvinen. 15 seconds left, and has been intercepted by 44. 44, it gives it up to Fist, and then back to Gintonic, but then it's intercepted by Juliusson. Somebody hold on to the ball for their team. And that's it.
Catalunya needed that one badly. That's more like the Catalunya we are accustomed to seeing. And not only were they, they created more an attack. You see 4 shots for Athênai, 0 on target, and 0-44 was absolutely silenced today. That is that is the performance that Catalunya needed. It's a lot more like the one we've become accustomed to vaults them up the table a little bit, as they are currently ahead of Sao Paulo on goal differential. Obviously, Sao Paulo has yet to play. Athênai, it's been a very weird start to the season for Athênai, because they beat AS Paris last week, and then the week before that they lost, I think, to Cairo, and then they go to a Catalunya team that has been struggling for form, lost to Sao Paulo last time out, and they don't get a shot on target. I have no idea what to do with that Athênai team so far this season.
At the very end of the game, we're sitting here doing one dribble pass to the other team like we're two chess players madly running out of time, just going back and forth, hitting the clock. And all of a sudden, the clock just ran out on Athênai, and Catalunya will take that win. But now we're getting into our second game, Hollywood versus Tokyo.
Top of the table clash. This is the good stuff.
Yeah, Hollywood currently sitting in first place with 12 points and a +7. Tokyo sitting in third at 11 points and a +7. Hollywood coming off that shocking loss to Buenos Aires, though. So you got to wonder if they're hungry for something today.
Yeah, you expect a performance from Hollywood, but Tokyo is a very good team in their own right. They are where they are in the table for a reason. I expect them to give Hollywood, a heck of a fight today.
Here's Visser. Visser fire. Oh, just tries to go around the keeper, but Sterling not having that. We're going to have a corner kick. And here's Nessie on the corner going far post, but it's headed away. They're looking for Sky Rise. They go back inside to Asagi. Asagi going back to Versetti. Back forward to Asagi. Back to Nessie. Over to Versetti. There's a lot of blue kits in between Tokyo and that goal. And then we're going forward to Visser. Ooh!
Offside.
Oh, that's offside. I thought that was something big.
So Hollywood playing sort of a weird... It looks like a 4-2-3-1, but it's not quite a 4-2-3-1 because it's two attacking midfielders. It's just a little bit lopsided. They're trying to create an overload on that right side. Yeah, trying to seemingly target Lene and Ness.
Here's Lin Kwai, fires and scores! And just like that, Hollywood is on the board in the 9th minute.
And what side was that from? That was the lopsided side for Hollywood, where they were able to create an overload. They switched the field very quickly with Rashford, Leon Kwai, way too much time and space. I feel like Rube could have done better there, but that's quintessential Hollywood right there.
That 4-2-3 cosine of 2 pi formation really working out for Hollywood.
And it's just a traditional 4-3-3 from Tokyo. Nothing too spectacular. What a ball.
Yeah, right. Visser going to Hayden. They're trying to get that. Rise saved. It looked like Rise might have had a shot deflected by Jarrow into the arms of Sterling, but...
Yeah, I think that's what happened. There was not enough on that shot. Yeah.
You're trying to get a quick answer back, but can't. Now here's Ricky Bobby going across, looking for Rashford. It's headed away, though. Gets Kaido. Kaido trying to get it up the field, but Bobby is just way too fast. And we get over to Asagi, to Nessie. Oh. I'm sorry, were you going to say something?
I was just going to say, what a ball.
Oh, okay. Because Asagi fires and it's saved. Oh.
Yeah, dangerous run there by Nessie. Gets the ball into the box and dangerous opportunity from Tokyo. And whoa, that one went back and forth.
Also very dangerous. Hayden trying to get in the middle of the backfield play here, but they get it out. We go to Valor. It goes to Bobby to Rashford. Rashford going forward for Tiki Taka, going to be blocked by Powdered Toast Man, recovered by Visser.
Yeah, Tiki Taka, by the way, second in the Golden Boot race, which we referred to earlier. 2 goals behind Owen 44.
Here's Versetti over to Asagi. To Visser, that's just going to be blocked by Rashford, who throws himself in front of it like he's someone like the 2010 New York Rangers.
He's now Dan Girardi.
Yeah, right? That is the only thing I remember from that time is just like...
block shots go Burr.
Yeah. Here's Hayden. Oh, Sterling jumps for it, but it's going to be blocked by someone else before it even gets to Sterling. Nessie takes it back outside the box. It's going to have the pocket picked. But Toastman with the interception to get it back to Cairo, going for Hayden, but way overshot.
Yeah, Tokyo are looking threatening in the attack, but Hollywood have been able to clear their lines.
So we have Asagi going forward to Nessie, forward to Cairo. Then we go back to Asagi. Rossetti going deep for Nessie again. Finds Nessie, finds Cairo, finds Nessie. Cairo takes it in the box, out of the box. Over to Asagi. Cairo looking for Rise, but Costanza gets in the middle of it.
They hit someone.
Yeah, I think they hit Costanza. And we're going to have Hollywood now in the attacking third. Haha, lol, JK, never mind. We have Tokyo back on the attack here. Trying to get back on to Hollywood's side of the field. 29th minute. Touchette. Goes back to Rupp. The ball, oh God, and then you just gave it right to Lane Kwai. Here's Tiki Taka. Turned away by Rube.
Yep, I was a bit critical of Rube on the opening goal there, but great save there to make up for a very sloppy turnover out of the back.
Yeah. So here's Rise. Guys, you know the goal you're trying to score is the other way, right?
It's called repositioning, Brian.
Well, they gave a very bad opportunity because of it. So here's Miko Rashford, and that's going to be... Ooh, that's a corner off a good save by Rube.
Yeah, I think Rashford tried to catch Rube napping, but Rube was very much awake.
And we're going to have another corner kick. This one from the other side. Taken by Gerard. Going near post, headed away by Rupp. Is that that's gonna end up at the feet of Possible. Rise tries to, ooh, good steal. But Tokyo still gotta get a ball in the net if they want to, have a chance at getting a point from this. Granted, we're still not at halftime, but you want to get that ball in the net sooner rather than later. Possible with the cross headed by Ricky Bobby, but saved by Rube.
One last chance before halftime, perhaps?
Yeah, here's Touchette. Versetti forward to Visser. Back to Touchette, who passes it right to Putanesca. Gonna get forward to Bobby.
The ball over like that.
Tiki Taka. Tiki Taka can't get past the Powdered Toastman. A shot by Putanesca. They get it back to Valor. They're outside the box again. They go to Possible on the outside the box. Looks for the cross for Tiki Taka, but it's going to go behind for a corner.
That was almost an own goal.
Yeah. That was very close. We are technically past our stoppage time here. And that'll be cleared out. All
and
right,
there's a halftime whistle.
Yeah. Wow, they're letting them go. All right.
Yeah, pretty even first half on the XG and a lot of the other stats, but one team finished an opportunity, one team didn't. That's basically, the story of the half. Tokyo do look dangerous going forward, but Hollywood, I feel like that goal really started to get them really going. Because especially towards the end of that first half, they started to look a lot more like, inevitable Hollywood and not, one that had been shell-shocked by a very surprising loss.
Tokyo's still looking good. It's the salmon kits. Let's be honest. Here's Alessio Calvatore coming in for Vidal Valor as we get the second half underway. My contribution of the salmon kits is about all the contribution I could bring to the color commentary.
SMH trying to steal my job.
So here's Ling Kwai trying to get the ball out of the Hollywood side of the field. Kaido keeping up step for step, but can't get any pressure on Ling Kwai to turn the ball over. We go forward to Ricky Bobby. Ricky Bobby fires, turned away by Rube. Nessie keeps it in bounds, only to kick it out of bounds. But I guess
again, like I said,
instead of a corner, so...
Like I said earlier, I was pretty critical of Rube on that first goal, but he has been excellent ever since. So consider my words eaten.
See his Rube rolling it out to Rupp. Over to Visser. Rashford just sprinting out in front of Visser, but then Visser sprints out in front of Rashford and then passes it to Jaro. And now Calvatore.
Yeah, I was trying to find Rise. I see what the thought process was, but the execution just wasn't there. Oh, what a ball!
Oh my God, Asagi, what a shot! And we're equal here in the 49th minute.
Oh, what a ball and what a finish, what a run. This is beautiful from Tokyo. Vercetti finds Hayden out wide. Hayden draws a couple defenders, plays it back to Visser. And then Visser, absolute dime to Asagi, times the run perfectly. I'm sure Hollywood is asking for offside. It does not happen. The flag will not save you on this occasion. It's 1-1.
So now all tied up, Ling Kwai. And the immediate answer from Tiki Taka in the 51st minute. I think we were less than 90 seconds removed from the Tokyo goal. And Hollywood is already back up on top.
Yeah, I mean, that's one way to swing the momentum back your way. Leon Kwai just puts in a peach of a ball. Taka just dunks on the defender for a tap-in. And again, it's coming from that left side. They have the advantage out there because they have the winger and the attacking midfielder. Both are there. So it creates a bit of an overload where it's like you have just the one right back for Tokyo. So it's a 2v1. It's, hashtag numbers. Also why we've seen a lot of Nina Visser throughout this match because Tokyo's just got the one there and against Visser and Hayden.
Speaking of Visser, get forward to Hayden, over to Nessie. Nessie has a lot of room by themselves, goes for the cross to Hayden, but that's going to be saved by Sterling.
Yeah, nice back post run by Hayden, just the finish was not there. Good ball in from Nessie. As time is going very quickly.
Very quickly.
Which is not what you want to see if you're Tokyo.
Here's Gerard on the corner. And that's headed by Costanza, but headed a bit too high. Asagi on the free kick, but headed away by Jaro, picked up by Rashford. Rashford taking it up the side, trying to get past Rossetti. Rashford gets all the way to the back line, goes back corner to Ricky Bobby. Asagi almost with the steal, but nothing doing there. Ling Kwai fires, and that's turned away by Rube.
Great shot by Leon Kwai, and even better save from Rube.
Here's Gerard on the corner again.
Happy to shave some time off.
That's going to be headed away by Toastman, recovered by Ricky Bobby. Gets it to Calvatore, back to Bobby, looking for Kwai, but no, headed away by Toastman. And now we're in the final minutes of this game. Here's the throw-in from Gerard to Calvatore. Back to Gerard with the cross, looking for Taka, but Rube will just snatch it out of the air. Roll it out to Toastman. This is very dangerous, but then we clear it out. Recovered by Jaro, given to Costanza.
Ooh, almost a giveaway there.
Almost to give away the rise.
Rice was ready to take off.
And that's fired and
save.
saved by Rube. Oh my God!
Whoa.
Well, that's why Rube's one of the best in the business.
Meta commentary.
That's why Rube's one of the best in the business. But unfortunately, Rube comes up on the wrong side of the game today, as Hollywood take a 2-1 win over Tokyo.
Yeah, like I said, Tokyo gave them a battle, but in the end, Hollywood did Hollywood things. Right after Tokyo had scored the equalizer and momentum was on their way, they absolutely land a sucker punch to the jaw with an immediate response, and they hold on for the victory. So, very much the anticipated top of the table clash that is expected to be.
Oh boy, what a game. That's my contribution to this conversation.
And what is our next game?
Our next game is Paris versus Cairo. So
Yep,
we go
the
from
two
top of the table
teams.
action to bottom of the table action.
Yeah, the two teams currently in the drop zone. Cairo, 3 points, -7 goal difference. Paris, 1 point, also -7 goal difference. Both teams lost on their last match day. Both teams actually conceded 3 goals. So that is a thing to look at. But we are not wasting any time.
Yeah, Paris wearing the blue, Cairo wearing the yellow. Oak going forward to Papadopoulos over to Alistair. Alistair going for the cross, and we're trying to get off to a quick start, but nothing doing. Ketchup Noodle takes it out, but goes deep. I can't get it to a teammate as Snooks intercepts the ball.
Both teams trotting out in a 4-3-3 today, so nothing too fancy. No memeable. No, it's an 11.
No, it's an 11 today.
At least not yet.
Here's Cortez. Cortez taking it to the edge of the box, goes back to Brinsky. Noodle, just what a challenge by Noodle. Black makes the interception, tries to clear it out, but it goes right back to Paris. Alistair right back on the edge of the box with it. Over to Oak. Now in the same spot Alistair just was. Passes it to Alistair to Bull. And that's just going to harmlessly go out of bounds for a goal kick.
Yeah, a lot of chaos there in the box, but they can't get the shot away cleanly.
Oh, we're playing with anchors today. Anchors. Jeeves on the corner. It's going to be boomed out by Washburn.
Yeah, I feel like this is a game that Paris desperately needs, especially with Catalunya winning earlier. Obviously, they're behind Cairo in the table, but they're playing them at home now. You know, you do not want to go 5 points behind the team above the drop zone.
Yeah. Here's Jeeves. And that's going to be headed in by Malachi Black. Off the corner by Jeeves. We didn't get a super good angle of it here in the press box, but...
Yeah, pretty simple corner to the near post. There were like 10 bodies there, but the one that won it was the one in yellow, Malachi Black, heading it home.
Yeah, there were a lot of Paris. I think I counted 4 Paris players in the middle of that. Oh my God! I don't even know how to recant and play-by-play what just happened there, but
Hunter Jones just snatched a soul.
God, free kick. Jeeves kind of looked like he went for a dive, but oh my goodness. Here's Jeeves off the free kick again.
Training ground routine there.
Yeah, this is some interesting play coming out of Cairo. So we go back to Howd.
All right, Catalunya winning earlier and Sao Paulo yet to play.
Here's Jones with the chip. It's off the post.
Yeah, but as I was in the process of saying, like, Catalunya winning earlier and Sao Paulo having yet to play, like, this is a huge 6-pointer for these two teams to just stay in touching distance.
Yeah.
You know, of safety.
All right, here's Noodle. Noodle going for the shot. It's barely turned aside by Barfoot. And then recovered.
I don't know if he was going for the shot there or he was trying to pass to a runner that wasn't there. It almost accidentally worked.
Sometimes we all try to make a pass to our inner demons, and sometimes it works.
Inner demons.
Bjorkis to Jeeves. Ask Jeeves. No, stolen away by Cortez. I guess if we wanted to ask Jeeves anything, it was how did you give away that possession?
Getting lackadaisical on the ball.
Yeah. Here's Zanetti going over to Alistair, over to Oak. And Oak bounced it off of Arasov, picks up his own rebound. They go forward here, looking for Papadopoulos, chips the keeper, but just a little too wide.
So first we've really mentioned Papadopoulos today. Paris' main threat up top almost gets a thing of beauty there, but accuracy was just a little bit lacking.
Here's Brisky going forward for Papadopoulos again. Passes it to Arasov, though. Arasov, again, wearing a different color kit than you. Here's Snooks going to Oak. Forward to Alistair. To Zanetti. To Snooks. We just made a nice little diamond. It was great. Very pretty. But now we have Cortez. Cortez at the back of the box. Now we're outside the box. Back to Brisky. The Horvat will go a little back and forth here. Over to Oak. Back to Horvat. And now we are moving backwards, everybody. And then we get it to Papadopoulos. Forward to Alistair. Ooh, good challenge by Howard. But Papadopoulos almost makes it happen anyway. That was a trip. No foul called. Papadopoulos holding his face. What is happening?
A lot of stuff happened there, mostly because Cairo just didn't clear their lines. Papadopoulos came to play today. It's just there's not been enough end product, but very, very even first half. We kind of expected that from, two teams who both need this pretty bad.
Yeah. A nice XG from Cairo. So,
Oh my god. Only 0.02 XG behind Paris, so again, very even. It's just one team finished an opportunity, the other didn't. And I mean, it was a set piece. What can you really do? You had like 5 bodies on him and still didn't get him.
Right.
Doesn't look like we have any changes.
Does not. Ooh, Zanetti with the steal away. We get it to Alistair to Oak as we're starting this half off. And Ask Jeeves has pushed Bull. Remember, Ask Jeeves, the official search engine of the SSL.
Hashtag not sponsored. One brain cell.
in a world where we have Google, DuckDuckGo, Yahoo, and Bing, Ask Jeeves, official search engine of the SSL. And, fired by Papadopoulos, but then the rebound on McAllister. And we are tied up at 48 minutes.
Yeah, Cairo were in just scramble mode, and unfortunately ended up basically giving one to Paris just because they can't clear their lines. This first one, it go boing, boing. Arasov makes a block there, but can't recover enough, and Alistair basically has a tap in.
Oh, boy.
Let's see how Cairo respond, because that was very sloppy.
Yes, it was. So now we have Zanetti going forward to Alistair. Pocket picked by Arasov. They get it to Laudrup to Howd. Over to Black. Bjorkus. Laudrup stains forward. We're moving the ball along very well. Lots of passes being made. And here's Jones. But it's going to be kicked away, but recovered by Ask Jeeves. Jeeves going to take it all the way to the back, looking for the cross, and almost finds his man, but it gets kicked out.
Yeah, they just want no part of that. I don't think either of these teams want any part of the scoreline because a draw doesn't really help them.
No.
It's an extra point, I guess, but Catalunya won. Sao Paulo has yet to play. 1 point doesn't do you a whole...
Bjorkus gets past the keeper and scores! Patrick Bjorkus in the 63rd minute.
That's composure in the dictionary right there from Bjorkus. Receives the long ball right here. And then Bartlett comes off the line and he just outweights him. The defenders are closing in. He finds the perfect time to just get the shot into a wide open net. Cairo 2, Paris 1.
Yeah.
And Cairo is feeling pretty good about themselves right now. Paris, this is, you got to start getting something going.
So
It's weird because I think Paris are still ahead on XG, but if you're not winning a game, XG may as well be called X-Cope.
Nice. So here's Noodles going over to Jeeves, over to Bjorkus. Looking deep, but that's going to be a goal kick, it looks like. Oh, no, yes,
Flag was up anyway.
Offside. Yeah.
Your favorite?
Offside. Whenever I play like any hockey video games, the first thing I do every time is turn off offside. Like since I was a kid. I don't know if that's believable or not. Anyway, Zanetti.
Nobody wants to be offside on NHL 94.
Exactly. And that's actually full time. I didn't realize we crept up on the end of the game that quickly. 2-1 Cairo win, a very important win for Cairo, as that now puts them back tied with Catalunya and also prospectively tied with Sao Paulo. Puts the goal differential up to -6. Paris, their goal differential falls to -8.
Yeah, but Paris now 5 points back as safety. This was a game I feel like they had to win. I don't, they're not out of it because nothing is ever, guaranteed in this league. But now you've got a serious uphill climb. I think this was a game that you really, really, really needed to win. And while they were basically equal, it just came down to, I keep repeating this. Sometimes it's just as simple as one team just finishes better than the other. And that's what happened today. Cairo got there too. Paris could only manage one. It seems obvious, but
it's still doable. Like, we're not even at the halfway point of the season. Next match day finishes up the first round robin of the season. So there's still plenty of time. But you got to get something going here. Anyway, we're into our final game. Buenos Aires versus Sao Paulo.
South American Classico here.
Sao Paulo currently
sitting Capstad not involved.
Fifth in the table, 6 points, -4 goal differential. Mike Checker with that shot, but it went a wee bit wide. Buenos Aires sitting second in the table with 12 points plus 5 goal differential.
Yeah, Buenos Aires, of course, had that, shock 1-0 upset win over Hollywood where Oakdown was just on another planet.
Yeah.
Sao Paulo beat Cairo last time out on a stoppage time winner. So both teams coming off of serious momentum jolts.
So here's Anshaw on the throw-in. And that's Inclin, and not saved, but then on the rebound, Pascal Anavier puts it away. It's a 1-0 lead for Sao Paulo.
Yeah, Buenos Aires just not able to clear this. It comes off the throw. And Sao Paulo immediately get it into the box. That one, they just don't clear it. It's right into Anavier's wheelhouse, and he makes no mistake. Had that stoppage time winner against Cairo and picking up where he left off.
Yeah, Oakdown couldn't, got his hands on it to make the first save, but couldn't keep his hands. Ooh, very big trip.
Night sold.
Yeah, right? But couldn't keep his hands on it, so it deflected, and then he was already down, and the whole thing happened. Here's Sessenwitz, is headed away by Of Katarina. Recovered by Governo over to Tolly, back over to Governo. We go back to Knight. Knight takes us over the midfield, Passing it to Gorkov over the Calavada. We go back to Knight. Ooh, almost taken by Fred. Here's Vandersloot. Edwin Vandersloot does Edwin Vandersloot things and scores. And now we're equal in the 12th minute.
Yeah, Vandersloot's going to get credit to the goal, but for me, it's Imo Tolly who just absolutely cooks on this play. Beats Fred and then puts in a peach of a ball. Rage comes off his line. Vandersloot, calm finish. 1-1.
So let's see what comes with now. We're still in the 15th minute. Guide out. Picked up by Governo over to Vandersloot, going forward, looking for Calavera, but Rage gets in front of it, kind of throws himself on the ground. and then clears it all the way out. We get to Anavier, over to Biscuit. Biscuit can't get a clean shot up, but they fire Jeff Newman on the rebound, scores! Of Kofi Anshaw. It's 2-1 Sao Paulo.
Kofi Anshaw has been incredibly impressive for Sao Paulo on that left side, but what a ball that was from Anavier to Biscuit. Back to Anshaw, plays in an absolute dime for Newman, who is able to evade Knight and tap it home. No chance for Oakdown. And no chance to breathe right now.
No, really not. Of Katarina, over to Tali, over to Gorkov, inside the box. Kicked out by Fred, and then stolen by Mike Checker. Over to Tali. Governo fires, blocked, but recovered by Buenos Aires. Checker kicks it off a man's face. It's going to be recovered by Sao Paulo. Brooks Patron with the challenge. And outrage has the ball.
All gas, no brakes today.
So here's Newman, stolen by Brooks Patron, over to Calvera, going to Gorkov. Gorkov may be looking for Governo, but can't get past Lexington and Concord. Here's Anshaw going back to Rage, but headed back to Tali to Vandersloot. Vandersloot takes it to the back line, goes to Governo, fires, it's off the post.
Rage might have gotten a piece of that, but a dangerous look there from Buenos Aires.
Here's Biscuit in the back looking for out of the air. Saved by Oakdown. My goodness.
Yeah.
This is on drugs. '28th minute, Anshaw headed out by Knight, picked up by Governo. Governo takes it past midfield, being trailed by Thessenwitz, gets it over to Knight. Knight going over to Tali, forward, looking for Gorkov, but a good slide by Mayhem. It's going to give Sao Paulo possession of the ball. Rage will clear it out. Headed by Checker, right to the feet of Anshaw.
Last person you want to head it to.
Anshaw backline, Anavier backline, Anshaw backline, Guevara way out. All right.
We're playing foosball.
Right? England to Mayhem to Lexington to England again. Ibrahimovic going forward, looking for Newman. Newman trying to get past Knight. Cannot. Goes back to Thessenwitz over to Anavier. Fires Pascal Anavier. Scores again. And it's 3-1. We're only 29 minutes in.
Yeah. Good God. There is a lot going on here. Direct ball in. Cut back. Playing in the middle, and Pascal Anavier. Just always been one of the more underrated players in SSL. Really started to get a lot more recognition last season with how good he was for Catalunya, and has taken that to Sao Paulo.
Here's Anavier looking for it. Oh my God, Coffee Biscuit! What was that? It was off the post and then went in. Oh my God, 4-1.
Oh no, Oakdown. Oh no. Well, it's again, they just can't clear their lines. Knight just clears it right to Biscuit, and then Biscuit called bank.
Okay, Gorkov, free kick. Picked up harmlessly by Rage. Rage clears it out to midfield. It's going to be recovered by Sao Paulo. Forward to Inclin, over to Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic going deep to Anshaw. Anshaw looking for Newman, but finds Knight, and it's going to be cleared away by Oakdown. They get it to Vandersloot. Past midfield again. We're in the attacking third for Buenos Aires. All the way to the back line, goes back to Tali. Tali takes it in the box, goes for a cross, looking for Calvera, finds Stessenwitz, who heads it out, gets it to Knight. Over to Gorkov, to Knight again, back to Tali, into the box. That's going to be popped up into the air like a lazy fly ball. That lands in foul territory. And we're going to have a corner kick. Looked far post, but can't quite find it. Guevara goes back to Calavera, to Brux Patron, to Tali. Mike Checker in his own area code.
Oof.
And they
That
give
was
the
sloppy.
ball up. Yep. 39th minute. We're still going. Knight to Bruxpatron to Calavera.
Yeah, and like the score is 4-1 Sao Paulo, but I do not feel like Buenos Aires is out of this. Like they're coming forward with purpose. Just need some bounces to go their way.
Rage goes out deep. We have Tali. Tali looking for Vandersloot, but it's stolen away, but then recovered by Buenos Aires to Calavera to Knight. Knight goes towards the back line, gets around Desenvitz, fires, and that's just going to roll in. I don't know who even got it. Was that an own goal? That was an own goal from Dorian Lexington.
What did I say? Sometimes you just need a bounce to go your way, and you make some of your own luck by swinging in a dangerous ball from the wing. And just somewhat of a miscommunication or what?
I love how it happened.
Buenos Aires.
Everyone just kind of stood there, just like, what?
I didn't do it.
So it's now 4-2 Sao Paulo. Still in the first half, mind you. Newman going for Anshaw. Anshaw taking it up the sideline, goes back line, looking for Biscuit, but that'll be saved and cleared out. We enter the 41st minute now. Anshaw going for the cross to Abrimovic. It's headed. Desenvitz fires, and it's tipped behind by Oakdown. And we're going to have another quarter kick. Still the 41st minute.
I think Oakdown saw that late.
That's going to be headed away, recovered by Fred. Fred goes back to Anshaw. Are we finally going to make it to halftime? How about stoppage time? We're going to have 3 minutes. Okay. We're at halftime. It's 4-2 Sao Paulo.
I tried to open my mouth and words just didn't come out. Trying to describe what on earth that was. But like you look at the XG, like it's 4-2, but it feels a lot closer than that. Buenos Aires just in this first half was just not able to buy a break until that own goal. So I mean, look, yeah, it's pretty much across the board. Like Sao Paulo's got a couple more shots, particularly on target. But other than that, it's a coin flip.
Definitely one of the halves of all time.
Yeah, I do not believe Buenos Aires are out of this for a second.
Oh, okay, we're right back in it. Holy crap. Let's go. Fred gets us to England. I tried to lean back into my chair for a minute, but apparently we were having none of that. Here's Oakdown. Guying it out, looking for Governo. Finds only Mayhem. They get it to Gorkov. Intercepted by Mayhem, going deep. Looking for maybe Newman or Biscuit, but Guevara gets there first. Calavera ends up with the ball. Over to Bruxpatron, taken by Fred. And this is just a very back and forth. Starts at the half, but wait, here's Tali going forward for Governo. Governo fires, it's blocked by Rage. And we're going to have a corner kick. Picking up right where we left off here. 47th minute. Headed away of Katarina with the recovery. Now we have a free kick from Anshaw. Anshaw to Anavier. Anavier fires off the crossbar. That's a goal kick.
Still no chance to breathe.
No. Anavier. Oakdown with the block. Mike Checker going to get it upfield. Over to Governo. Governo trying to get past Desenvitz, but Desenvitz playing very closely marked. Governo turns around, passes it right to Anavier, who's going to clear it out to Newman. Newman gets around Guevara, looks for Abrimovic. Abrimovic passes it to Of Katarina. Of all the decisions that Of Katarina could have made there, that was certainly one of them. But,
just wanted no part of that.
yeah, apparently. That's going to roll out of bounds for a goal kick. Oh my God.
A lot of things happening.
Yeah. All right, here's Tali to Checker. Forward to Vandersloot. Vandersloot can't get around Anshaw, who's being a thorn in his side. Good challenge by Ibrahimovic, but it ends up at the feet of Calavera. But then the pass intercepted by Anshaw. We get it to Inquin, over to Anshaw again. Vandersloot picks the pocket. Still can't get around Anshaw, who's being a constant thorn of his side, goes for the cross, but headed away, recovered by Ibrahimovic over to, who would you know, but Anshaw. Then Vandersloot picks his pocket again. We're going to play the game again. Brooks Patron goes over to Calavera, to Gorkov, who's got a little bit of open room, and yeets it into row H.
That was a lot of things.
Yes.
We've got a lot of chaos.
Val, this is how I do my job. You know this by now. We just keep on going until it makes me stop. Oh my God. And shot to Inklin, over to Newman. Back to Inklin, back to Newman. And Shaw with the cross, and that's Coffee Biscuit converts again. And it's 5-2 Sao Paulo, 61st minute.
Bar down from Biscuit. So you get another look at this one from behind the net. Played out wide. All played in. Tap in. That left, it's Kofi Anshaw again, just doing Kofi Anshaw things and just absolutely owning that flank.
Anshaw with a throw-in. Vandersloot takes it. Tali. Oh, no, that's intercepted by Inklin. Oh, Ibrahimovic then stolen away by Checker in the box. That was kind of questionable. But all right, we have it picked up by Gorkov, goes back to Knight. There are a lot of yellow cards on the field presently. 70th minute.
I think even the band is on the field.
Oh, the band is on the field! So here's
Actually, I have seen the band yellow card. They were performing the NHL draft when I was there.
Ibrahimovic to Biscuit! And it's slide in for the hat trick for Coffee Biscuit. That looked like such a slow-moving shot. I don't understand. Oh, my God.
I mean, I don't even comprehend what happened here either. But again, it's through that left side. And just, oh my goodness, Oak down. After his heroics in the last match. It's not been his best performance.
Whoops.
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 Lost camera there for a minute. So there's Lexington going back to Rage. That's going to go out deep. 73rd minute now. Biscuit almost like a Coffee Biscuit. His 4th goal of the game. My goodness. I
mean, what happened there? Just missed the challenge, goes 1v1.
Yeah. Val, do you know what I'm going to say here? Do you know what I'm going to say here?
Oh, God.
This puts Coffee Biscuit right in the middle of the Golden Boot race. Let's go.
Also has knocked Buenos Aires' goal difference from a +5 to a 0.
Oh, my God, Jonas. That's it.
Okay, revise what I was in the middle of saying. Buenos Aires' goal difference has gone from +5 to -1. What on earth is going on here? Aren't the Brazilian teams supposed to be the ones losing by 6, not winning?
Oh,
I mean, this is a heck of a shot by Thessenvitz, but...
Val. Val. You can't Brazil v Germany right now. Anavier over to Anshaw.
To be fair, if Brazil didn't get the brakes beaten off them in that game, they could have had a Brazil-Argentina World Cup final. And this is Brazil versus Argentina here.
Yeah, that's 9 for Sao Paulo.
And that's a hat trick for Athênai too. I mean, what the heck am I watching?
And that puts Athênai right in the thick of the Golden Boot race.
And I don't even, this is anything that could go wrong for Buenos Aires has gone wrong in this game. But Sao Paulo, I mean, credit to them. They are just absolutely feasting right now. I don't even think, Buenos Aires aren't even set up in a bad way, and I think they were gaining some momentum. And then all of a sudden, it's just what, it's like...
Coffee Biscuit is 5th in the game!
Did somebody Monstars Buenos Aires after last game?
Oh my god.
What? My brain is broken.
Val, why does this happen in your cast? We had this with Laos last season with the they scored 2 more incident, and now it's happening again.
I'm an agent of chaos. Please make it stop.
Okay, Oaktown clears it out. We're over the front. Lexington, England, looking for Biscuit again. Guevara not having any of it anymore. Gorkov taking it into the attacking third for what feels like the first time in hours. Vandersloot fires, saved by Rage. Oh, Vandersloot's outside anyway.
Oh no.
Oh, 91st minute out of the air.
Okay, good.
Okay, we have Vandersloot. Vandersloot going to the back. And that's going to be cleared away by Rage. Over to Newman. Are the refs going to let this game go since we're in the attacking third as time is expiring? And that'll do it. Oh my god. Sao Paulo wins 10-2 in a... I don't care who you are. That is a shocker.
What the hell did I just watch? Excuse my French, but what? Buenos Aires shuts out Hollywood last week. This week they concede 10 to Sao Paulo? What? I mean, this wasn't even okay. You mentioned the Laos game last season, but Laos were set up in a way where it's they just got mercilessly exploited. Yeah. Buenos Aires were not set up badly. They just got bodied. They just absolutely capitulated in the second half. What?
And you said this earlier about, I believe you were talking about Catalunya, where you said you don't know how to feel about this team right now.
Athênai.
So, Athênai, excuse me. Imagine if you're a Buenos Aires fan and you go from almost getting knocked out of the cup because you lost by 1 to Laos, to making the cup knockouts, to beating Hollywood, shutting out Hollywood, to losing by 8 to a team that was trying to avoid relegation.
At home.
You don't know what to do with Athênai. I don't know what to do with Buenos Aires right now.
I don't know what to do with myself after that one.
Oh boy. All right. Well, that's gonna you take a look at the standings right now. I almost sent us off without looking at the standings. Hollywood now holds first place by themselves. And then Sao Paulo, Catalunya, and Cairo have all moved up while Paris unfortunately stays where they're at. So there's still a very tight race for that second drop zone spot as we approach the halfway point of the season. But that's going to do it for, especially after that game, that's going to do it for us tonight. If you stuck around for all 4 games, including that last one, oh boy. All right. I hope you had as good of a time as we did, as we completely lost our mind as goal after goal after goal was scored. If I don't even know what to say at this point. So we're just going to jump to the closing. I've been Xenlos.
And I've been Val, questioner of everything I've ever done.
And I hope you all have a fantastic night.